Kendrick Lamar's release of his new album GNX just capped off one of the biggest moments in rap history. Drake fan or not, Lil Wayne fan or not, Kendrick Lamar did something not many rappers can do. With that all starting off with a feature on one of Future's 3 albums released this year, Kendrick Lamar's verse on Like That sparked a beef that will go down in history. With the strategic way that Kendrick Lamar forced a white flag from Drake, or whatever you consider the end is, either way, Kendrick Lamar took over 2024 without even trying. With 5 straight promoless releases, with the release of this album, like I stated in my first video about Kendrick Lamar, it just stamps his spot as a legend in the game, maybe even the legend of the game. This is arguably his biggest moment as a rapper because Kendrick Lamar took the moment from the beef and carried it into a generational run. This new album is literally Kendrick Lamar on steroids in my opinion. It's a full embrace of Kendrick Lamar's West Coast roots and bravado, combined with his own lyrical style. This is my favorite kind of Kendrick Lamar music because it literally makes you excited to turn it on over and over and over again. Not only that, but this is what shows the real Kendrick Lamar in full, because he is the message bringer and the voice of those who don't have one, and the one who could create a perspective for others to listen to. Yet here, the man is just rapping and songmaking at a high level. Everything about this album just screams one of the best in the game, being the best at his game. One of the biggest things that this album shows us is that Kendrick Lamar can definitely make an album without a true concept. He is straight rapping like the Renners do, and the production level is truly at an all-time high. To really give some light on some of the excellence that Kendrick Lamar displayed this year, he didn't have any promo for anything, dropped 5 tracks that blew up, announced himself being the first rapper to perform solo at the Super Bowl, then dropped a surprise album and has fully taken over 2024. Now, with all the praising and the greatness that Kendrick Lamar has shown, this still brings me to explain the title of this video. Although I'm still a new channel, I've really tried to stray away from the beef and all the Kendrick and Drake stuff because, one, I like both. But the second reason is because I think the beef did more harm than good for hip hop. Now, where a lot of people would disagree is that people think that artists such as Drake don't deserve a place in the hip hop space. And I'm just gonna say it bluntly and plain that you're one of the people that don't actually understand what the genre was made to be. Go and research the actual origins of hip hop and not what most of you grew up on. Hip hop is the best genre because it can involve everything of everything, and it has no limitations. In the words of hip hop OG Melly Mel, there is no culture vulture or misappropriating the culture because that's all hip hop ever was and still is. But the thing is, this whole forget the whole big three, it's just Big B thing was pointless. J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and Drake were the reason the Big Three title was even created because they comfortably carried the baton of the rap game. I think all three are amazing equally because they all represent different sides of hip hop, with Kendrick Lamar being the message bringer and the voice of those who don't have one, but also the truthful individual. Drake being the vibe setter, the voice that can live in everyone's minds, and the hit maker. And J. Cole being the introspective bringer, the raw and innate talent of rap brought to the mainstream, and the solid balance of both of these previous rappers. The game needs these three, especially in an era where we really don't know where rap is going to go. A lot of you guys want to see the negativity and want to see the hate, and that's why most of you quote unquote lost respect for J. Cole. I don't see how it's hard to fathom that he'd battle anybody but the 2 guys whom he has the ultimate respect for because he simply doesn't want to diminish their characters and legacies in the process. J. Cole has all my respect because the audiences are just spoiled. It takes someone real as a man to do what J. Cole did. I just want to enjoy music, leave the toxicity at home, and that's what my channel is here to do, to appreciate everything no matter what. And that's just not where the genre is going. So, Kendrick's 2024 being one where he separated himself from the other two and quote-unquote eliminates them, it's going to diminish it. Hip-hop was truly rivaling pop, country, and rock because it had the best of both worlds. You had hits, you had pure art, and you just had the best of both. With the way the genre is continuing, it'll probably never reach the heights it did during 2015 through 2018. Now the thing is, Kendrick Lamar's emergence wasn't just harmful. It definitely played some good into the genre as well. Kendrick Lamar got a lot of fans more inclined to tune into West Coast hip hop, which is more of an underrated style of the genre in my opinion. As Corday said it best, lyrical rap is gaining more of a foundation because, for a second, the genre definitely was outweighing itself with more club hits than lyrical rap. Fans actually wanted to hear what one said. We wanted the bars, we wanted the cold punchlines, and we got it all. We also got a more hungry Kendrick Lamar, which is something I think all rap fans like. Kendrick Lamar definitely was moving and rapping back like his younger days, except with a different approach, a more West Coast approach, and I think it works well for the genre. It definitely is bringing out the different regional sounds to the public for everyone to learn and appreciate the difference between West Coast style East Coast style and Southern. To cap this off, I love the album, and I'm excited for Kendrick Lamar to perform at the Super Bowl. I just wish all of this didn't come with the expense of two hip hop giants. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And with all that being said, till next time.